Hey guys, Tanjim here. Welcome to episode 17 and the final superhero spotlight of this year. Now, in this superhero spotlight, I thought I'd do someone who is just, very cool, who I like a lot, and just thought it would be an interesting character to spotlight. And that character happens to be the Silver Surfer. Now, origins of Silver Surfer, he comes from the planet Zenn-La. His name is Norrin Radd, and he was a peaceful character, very much like a Buddhist type of character, Buddhist monk type of character. But then one day, Galactus came to his planet wanting to devour it. Norrin had said spare his planet in exchange for his services as a herald for Galactus. Galactus agrees, and thus the Silver Surfer was born. Silver Surfer's powers are they're just insane. He's insanely powerful. He is basically, he can weather the extremes of space, the extreme cold of space, and basically withstand the heat of a sun, center of a sun. He is, near invulnerable. He can fly, faster than the speed of light, or move faster than the speed of light. He has Hulk level strength. He is able to fire blasts of the power cosmic, which he's imbued with. He can manipulate energy, transmute energy, amplify powers of people, and also decrease powers of people, of superheroes. He just has an incredible amount of powers. It's also been speculated that he can create life, which is just unheard of as far as heroes go. That he has that type of power. So it's crazy the amount of how powerful he is. So as far as other media goes, he had a limited TV series run, an animated run on Fox. That's called the Silver Surfer, which was very interesting because it was a mix between traditional animation and CG. CG being with Galactus, because he was just too big, I guess, to animate, I guess. It only lasted one season, and it left on a cliffhanger. So we never got to see the final version or the next version of what happened in that season of the first season of Silver Surfer. He's also had a couple of video games. One game on the NES, which was horrible, but he appeared in all the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, which he was a unlockable character. But that was pretty cool. I really liked that. He also was in a movie, Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, which was better than the first Fantastic Four, but to me that's not saying much because they were both pretty bad. So, it's not saying much. But as far as other media is concerned, that's what he's been in. As far as comics go, Surfer's interesting because he's had a few comic runs, series of his own, for a while, but it kind of goes on again, off again. It gets canceled, then they start up again, then it gets canceled again, which is a real shame because he's a very interesting character, and he just he's just uber powerful, and he's made up with nearly everyone under the sun. Hulk, Spider-Man, the Avengers, Fantastic Four. He's been around all around the universe basically. Now in recent events, he's been in the Annihilation Wave, where basically Annihilus captured him and Galactus and basically used their energies as living weapons, which was kind of a shocker because, Silver Surfer being used as a weapon, a living weapon, and Galactus being used as a weapon, was just unheard of. Nobody would be able to have the guts to do something like that, but Annihilus did. This also led to another turning point into Silver Surfer's character, where at the time before Annihilation happened, he was not tied to Galactus, other than the fact that he had the power cosmic. But after the Annihilation Wave happened, or in fact during that run, Silver Surfer is now again at the services of Galactus. So we see that new stage of that happening. Also, Surfer was a little bit darker as far as the character was concerned. He seemed more angrier. He seemed more vengeful, which is not like him at all. He seems very peaceful and very pacifist by nature, but he seemed very vengeful and very angry during the events of Annihilation Way. But I guess being used as a living weapon will do that to you. He did also appear in Planet Hulk recently, where he fought the Hulk in the gladiatorial events in Planet Hulk. It was a very good fight, very, very hard-hitting fight, because, like I said, he has Hulk level strength. But in the end, he overcame the obedience disc, which was implanted in his chest, and helped Hulk fight off the enemies of Hulk in the gladiatorial events in that story arc. We didn't get to see much of him afterwards because he took off and whatnot. Other comics include him being in Hulk not too long ago with the Offenders Defenders type of thing, but he was in a different. This was a different time stream of Silver Surfer, different period of time. We saw him, but I don't really count that because it was just a nonsense run. He did have a series written by J. Michael Straczynski called Silver Surfer Requiem, which I heard was really good. I haven't read that yet, but if you guys have read it, leave comments below, please, because I want to get the trade paperback if I can find it. So he's just a cool character. It's just a very intriguing character. I think why a lot of people don't follow him as much is because he's a very solemn character too. He doesn't and he's very kind of sort of depressing character too, because he is so solemn and so alone in the universe. But I think that is a neat quality for a superhero. So make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, and wait for next year for Supervillain Spotlights.